Mr. Tony, I hope you're doing great. I'm very excited. I'm very happy, and I want to thank God first for giving me the privilege to be finishing this career. It was just a prayer. One day I prayed to God, and it was tough in the beginning. I had to travel for 2 hours. Sometimes I would be like in the doorstep or the bus, cause it was the bus that I used to take to San Miguel. It was full with the university or national students of the national university, so it was kind of tough. But I went through all that. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful that I'm turning in my last homework. Thank you, Mr. Tony, for being part of my walk of faith, and also being the best teacher out of my career. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony. I have your attitude, the way you roll, Pepito, Juanito. It's gonna be right here on my shoulders, and I pray that he puts me in a good school, hopefully a good school, and I can teach future generations, right? So in the practice, the students, they were having difficulties, speaking, right? So, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I know the language by 20 years, and sometimes I do have difficulties thinking and saying the things in English. It's kind of hard, when you practice Spanish and Spanish all the time. But the students at the beginning, they were having that difficulty. They wanted to talk, but something they were putting them back. I'm guessing they didn't have a lot of vocabulary to say, to answer. So I had different activities that I did. Like due to Kobe, it was a little hard. This teaching practice, it was a little hard and a little tough for our career because everything had to be done in online. And sometimes I would go to the school a couple of times, but sometimes there would just be like two or three students, or maybe one student or two students that will uh, uh, attend the class. So we did one activity that was drawing and explaining. Right, I would do a drawing and on the board, right on the board right here, and I will have like a sheet. They will have like questions like this one. Let me find another one. Say like this one, right, with photos and stuff, and like that. And I would just put like, let's say, a color, right? I'll put a color, and I would draw maybe three colors, and then I will put a car or cars or Kara, something like that. And they will have a A, B, C, and D, and they would just like, circle it like a pencil because it's three pencil we had in the ES. So we did the activity. They liked it. They loved it, And as well, we did also a couple more about who am I, who am I. That was a good activity we did with the students. First, I introduced myself, right? I will play like I did a voice recording of me, then my favorite color, my age, what I like, my favorite sport, what I do, and what I like and don't like, and I will play it in the class. So and then later on they will have like a sheet, asking them question like, what is Mr. Rivera's favorite color, and they will have blue, black, or pink, and from listening they will circle that, and that was a pretty good activity. They loved it. At the beginning, they were like, it was kind of hard for them because they didn't have much vocabulary. So I practiced a lot. I did my best. I did my best on teaching them different things like not just the colors or the numbers, but different like how to put a sentence, how to use plural, how to use all that stuff. A verb, adjective, and little by little they started getting the hang of it. And so I feel like mm, I did my best, and I'm pretty sure the students they did liked it everything, the activities that we did. They were very happy. They still send me messages asking me about this and that, and sometimes when I do have time, I do be answering them back, responding because I do want them to learn English, so they can come work for us in the future. See, I'm thinking. See, I'm trying to help generations, and that's my goal, and that's what I want. Teach them not just colors, not just number, but different things, so they can have a job when they finish school. They can come work with us. So that's my goal, and that's my prayer, right? Um, let's say another activity that we did was the dialogos. We did a lot of dialogos and stuff like that. Um, I used to put Steve in. There was another student called Sophia, Alexa, and Daniela, Patricia, and I think the other one was no, there was two Joannas, and as well Alejandra. There were the students that they were getting to class a lot, and I would used to put in like the dialogue and talk about your favorite hobby or talk about what you did this weekend and stuff like that. And wow, it was amazing because little by little they started, speaking a little more, starting interacting. They were like, "Hey, teacher," and they would just talk to me in English, little bit by little. So I think it worked out pretty good and excellent. So here's the paperwork that I have from the test that I did right. This right here, Mr. Tony. There was two tests, the one and then here's the results. Um, they did pretty good. At the beginning they kind of failed, but when they tried it the second time, they did great. So, Mr. Tony, thank you so much, sir, for everything. It's been a good journey. I'm very grateful. And, well, I will see you around, sir. If you need anything, you have a student right here and also a friend and a brother in Christ. So, God bless you, Mr. Tony. Thank you so much.